Welcome back. Kevin's Mobile Repair. Got a 2003 Chevy Monte Carlo with a 3.4 V6 motor in it. We're doing a crankshaft pulley, harmonic balancer, the belt, and the tensioner. This vehicle had a lot of vibration coming from the harmonic balancer and causing the belt to squeak. So that's what we are replacing. In order to do this, you need basically a balancer puller or a steering wheel puller, roughly the same thing. The 3 holes here, usually these 14mm bolts. They'll go in here, thread the long shaft through here, put the indentation there so that it doesn't damage the threads for the actual pulley, and then it will just come off that way. The instruction says you have to lower the engine down in order to get it out, but that is not the case on this one. I was able to just get it, and there's enough room in between there and the firewall or the fender well where it will just pull itself out the rest of the way. Now granted, I did use an impact gun once I got on there to extract it out. Otherwise, the area in here is kind of tight in order to use a ratchet, and it will be tight getting it off because it's a pressed on style balancer. There's also an install kit that will do this reverse opposite. Put the balancer on, thread it through, and it will basically push it back on, which is what I will be doing. The tensioner itself is a 14mm socket, but once you get the belt off, everything's all up top for that part. Remove the washer jug out of the way. Had to lift this up in order to squeak it by, but then you got real easy access to where the belt tensioner is at, which is right here. So prime time to do everything right then and there. Other than that, this is a pretty simple repair. Oh, also, if you have a leaking crankshaft seal, that would also be prime time to do it right now. But this one looks pretty good. Cleaned it up a little bit, so don't have much problems with this one. It looked like this one here was leaking at one point in time, and simply the oil and stuff like that ate it away, so it was nice and wobbly. But going back on with this, should be about another 10 or 15 minutes and I'll be finished with this part here. Harmonic puller you can get roughly at any kind of Advanced Auto, AutoZone, or Riley's is a loaner tool if you don't want to purchase the item. Dorman does make a replacement balancer, which is cool. And then same thing with a belt and tensioner. Most of those are pretty common items to acquire. Jack the vehicle up, take this little splash shield off, and everything is right there. Pretty simple. Any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know.